Well, we're already seeing it affecting younger generations. Our kids are not socializing. So one of the tasks of adolescence is to learn to socialize.
Mhm.
Another task of adolescence is to gain a sense of identity. Who am I? And try out a lot of identities. And a lot of the ways we do that is in our socialization. So when kids are isolating on their phones, on their laptops at home, looking at porn, their emotional growth is being frozen. And this happens with any addiction, okay? Whether you're an alcoholic, drug addict, anything, your emotional development freezes at the age at which you became an addict. So I've worked with a lot of people who are going into recovery in their 30s, 40s, 50s, and they're acting like adolescents because that's where they froze. So they need to be in recovery for a period of time to catch up, and that's not going to take them 20 years. But for a while, they're going to be acting rather bizarrely because they're still acting like teenagers. So we have this generation, a couple of generations now, that are becoming frozen in adolescence because they're addicts, because they're not socializing in any way. They're not even going out with their buddies drinking, which might have been something they would have done, drinking and drugging. So at least they get the social component in there, but they're not even doing that. They're just sitting there isolating. And then it's led to what a lot of people are studying now, which is porn-induced erectile dysfunction. So we have a bunch of adolescents. These adolescents, like the horniest group on the planet, are no longer so. They're not interested in sexual relationships. And I've even been reading about different populations around the world. I believe in Japan, you can fact check me on this. But it's a serious problem because the young boys are not leaving home. So at a time when they would be leaving home, going out, having relationships, leading to marriage and children, they're not doing that. And culturally, what a lot of our cultures certainly want, and again, it's kind of an evolutionary thing. It's a caveman brain thing. We need to populate the planet. We need to keep our species alive. And of course, in today's world, the planet is overpopulated. So is this a problem? Not having more kids, not populating the planet. And yet, we're still social beings. We need to have relationships. We need to thrive in relationship. And we're not having relationships with other people. These younger generations are having relationships with themselves in front of a computer.